exiled one is dead.
This is interesting.
You sure he's dead?
What?
If it wasn't true, I wouldn't call you.
Oh, really?
Must really eat you up.
I wonder why this will be important. Anything? Look at them all. So you know what's weird? Every time something's in a recording, the saturation looks so weird. You're always seeing it right now, isn't it? How weird the quality looks on that video. Oh, that is bright. When I see the quality looks so good, but when you see it in the camera, it just doesn't look that interesting. Wonder why I'm watching this. There's no way some type of specific thing I just watched just led me to watching this. There's no way, right? There is just no simple way. Freddy! Huh? Oh my god, you're getting too loud. What? It's time for a summary. What? It is? Yes. Oh. Well, I'll save you for, later. I guess it's time to get going. Woo! Hello everybody, we are back with of course another summary of Loki season demo 2s. That's what it is, right? Loki season 2? That's how it is. Yes, poop goes. Anyway, so we're here. We're somewhere the third episode, which went very insane because Kang returns. Yes, we finally see Kang again after February of 2016. Pop goes, get out of the... Oh, anyways, so let's start this off. So it starts off with Ravonna Renslayer. Remember how she said she was in search of free will? Basically means she's gonna go look for Kang. So she goes to 18... Hold on. It was literally the title of the entire episode. 1893, I'm pretty sure that was the title. This is where most of this episode takes place. Basically... she is here because of well, she's here with Miss Minutes, who actually turned into a black and white version of herself, an old-timer version of herself that we've seen in the trailers, where she basically tells Renslayer to give him a TVA notebook to this young kid, which we know it is Kang, or a variant of his named Victor Timely. Which means we literally just saw a young Kang in the official MCU. Does that mean Iron Lad soon? Probably. But let's continue on. So, if you remember last episode, they found Renslayer's location. So that's what they're trying to figure out. So Loki and Mobius go in there, and the place so where Renslayer and Miss Minutes were was like some type of Wild West type place. Which Loki and Mobius also go in, but then they learn that she might have been moved to another place, which they go is Chicago. So basically in Chicago throughout this whole episode, and I gotta say, the quality in this is honestly super advanced. I don't get why everyone's saying the quality is decreased. It is not. The camera photography is super full on quality. It's been that since... Wow, there was full-on good camera quality in No Way Home. Moon Knight had some of it as well. Thor Love and Thunder. Ant-Man World's Quantumania. Volume 3 Secret Invasion. They all had super good quality. And now Loki just had the most biggest one with its second season. Like, holy crap. Anyway, so they go into this show that is... But they realize that it's Victor Tachi. Before that, they actually see some statues. One in particular... actually has a new character they might notice named Balder, who I forgot. Dang it! What was Balder again in Asgard Lord? Was he like Thor's brother? No, that can't be the case. He's not going. Is he Thor's official? I gotta figure this out. Hold on. What are you doing? I'm going to Google right now. I am going to see. All right. Balder the Brave. Is that his name? The Brave, alright. Oh, he is actually in Marvel Comics, but... Oh, okay, yes, it is Thor's official brother. Okay, well, what happened to him? Because that's the real question. What happened to him? He might have left. No. We could have saw. Maybe he does exist somehow, and we just don't know. Anyways, let's move on to here. So they go into this show that was called Victor Timely's Temporal Marvels, and then we see him, Victor Timely, and he even shows basically an extended version of the clip that we saw in the end of Quantumania. Hold on, let me show you it. Okay, remember this from Quantumania right here? There it is. You see that? You see that? We see this exact same scene, but extended, which is very insane. He even says this, but even with more extended stuff. Oh, let me just pause him. Oh, there he is right there. That's Victor Timely. But yeah, it's basically this scene, but extended. And he's basically introducing some type of machine that basically grants electricity. Doesn't really have that thing relate to time at all that much. And Loki realized this and is freaked out because, as you saw from the post-credit scene in here, that it's him. And Moby doesn't really see it at first. Though originally we thought that was because this wasn't the Mobius that we knew, so he isn't exactly what you called that serious. But no, this is legit. Now that I don't know, it's kind of weird now knowing that is the Mobius. That's the Mobius that we've seen throughout the entirety of Loki, and not just a new Mobius. But anyways, what's in the next? Oh wait, Renslayer is there as well. So after the concert, Renslayer and Mobius and Loki try to argue on Victor Timely to convince him to come with them. And other people there are also trying to pay Kang for the freaking temple thing. He actually does, but then he tricks them, which leads to Victor Timely getting chased. He actually gets pulled inside his giant Ferris wheel. Well, and then Sylvie shows up because, as she said in last episode, she will kill any variant of Kang, and this is the first one that she's gonna kill. So that's what she tries to do while they're in a freaking Ferris wheel, which is crazy to me that they're on a freaking Ferris wheel all battling this. So what happens is that when the Ferris wheel lowers back to the beginning, Sylvie then breaks the whole place, pushing Kang and Loki out of the Ferris wheel. And I think Victor Timely and Renslayer take Victor Timely to I think one of his, it's not his house, but one of them's, and he just takes all his plans and they go to a freaking giant ship. They go to a freaking boat. And it looks insane. I wonder if I can get a pitch. I sadly cannot use this one because this phone does not have Disney Plus, and no one really releases clips as much as they did anymore. So I don't think I can show you how cool it looks, because I gotta say this is probably the best quality thing I've seen in the MCU. You know what? Let me try to look. I sadly could not find anything clearer but I don't know. I just saw one shot that looked like the highest quality the MCU's gotten, in my opinion. Oh, speaking of, in the MCU intro, it actually plays an old times version of the MCU intro. Anyways, so they're in Victor Timely's Renslayer and Miss Smith are in the ship. They talk about a lot of stuff that can lead into the future, about all of Victor Timely's plans or inventions of stuff. Also, it's been Miss Minutes actually said this during the episode, which is interesting, that or I think Miss Minutes or Renslayer, but they basically say that Victor Timely is basically what He Who Remains is gonna become. So, were people right on the theory that Victor Timely could be a young He Who Remains, and this is how he's created? Were they right about the origin? We're gonna see the origins of He Who Remains? I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, so what happens out of nowhere is that Victor Timely puts one of us in an extra boat and just leaves her there in the ocean while he goes and collects his stuff. then he goes into his I think his laboratory type place, and Miss Minutes gets a little corrupted. Says about how what Miss Minutes talks about what she could have been, something powerful and stuff, and Victor Town actually shuts her down within Ravonna Wrestler being pissed at him, and then Loki and Moby's coming in, and then Sylvie coming in, and Sylvie somehow being convinced by Victor Time that he's not He Who Remains, actually lets him go and lets Loki and Mobius take him to the TVA. Because if you don't know, the reason why Loki and Mobius want Victor Timely is because they think he can help them with the loom that is still being damaged. If you don't know. And that's what happened. So yeah, they take him, and then here's also something interesting. Sylvie actually takes Ravonna Renslayer to where He Who Remains' dead body is. Well, so basically, I think, what was it called? Still at the end of time? Yes. And is there a picture? Because actually, I don't think I would, because we actually see Kang's body, and it's very rotten. Just very, it looked horrifying when we saw it. In fact, not only that, the entire place was destroyed. Which makes me wonder, how long has it been since that point? Because judging by He Who Remains' corpse, it seems to have been like years after his death. Anyways, is that it? Yeah, that's really anything else to say. But there you go. We finally see Kang again. He's probably going to appear in next episode. Like, he could probably be for the rest of the episodes, or he's gonna be gone after episode 4. We're not entirely sure. But hey, Kang coming back? What's this all gonna lead? What is this all gonna lead? That's what I'm really excited for her, because so far things are about to get juicy. Even though we already thought things were getting juicy with Quantum Mania, this is getting even more, and very more. And plus, this could all start tying together. That's true. It could. The Marvels could connect to something. What's next after Marvel? Echo, Captain America: New World Order, the Thunderbolts. They could in the third Deadpool movie. Oh, right, that. Anyways, that is it of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.